Sandy Reese here, Chief Encouragement Officer at Get Fully Funded, where we show small nonprofits how to raise the money they need to fully fund their mission. I just went out to check the mail. It's this time of year again. There's tons of appeals showing up in my mailbox, and I wanted to give you a tip. If you're thinking about how to get people to give again, so maybe they've given in the past, maybe you're thinking about some new people, how do you get people to give again? This is really important. I believe that somebody is not a donor until they give at least their second gift. When they get your letter and they write you a check for the first time, that's good, but they're not really a donor until they get that second gift. So how do you do that? How do you get them to give? There's really two secrets here, two keys to this. Number one is what you're doing when you're not asking. That's right. What happens between ask 1 and ask 2, or ask 3 and ask 4? What happens between the asks? You need to be communicating. You need to be making your donors feel really good. So let me give you an example. In the stack of mail, I literally got this week. This is from one of my favorite organizations. It's called Servant's Heart Jamaica, and it's a postcard. It just says, "Thank you for being a hero." That's awesome. There's no ask. And on the other side, there's a little crayon. Crayons are magic, by the way. They do serve children. So it says, "Thank you. You are my hero." That's it. That's the whole thing. There's no ask here. That is meant to be what we call a warm touch. That's meant to be something that shows up. It makes me feel really good about the organization and makes me want to give again. So that's the first thing, is doing some things like this when you're not asking, so that people don't feel like all you ever do is show up with your hand out. You know, nobody likes that friend that the only time we hear from them is when they want something. Don't be that. You got to have some things in between the asks, whether it's really warm newsletters with no ask, or great postcards, or a video update, or a phone call. There's so many things you can do, but the point is, do something. The other thing, if you want to get people to give again, is to really pay attention to how you're asking. You want to ask them to help you change lives, not just give so we can meet our goal. And that's what a lot of these are doing. This actually is here's an appeal from an organization that, this was my first job when I worked in nonprofit, from Knox Area Rescue Ministries. And what I like about it, this is actually very cool back of their envelope, but what it asks for is $1.87, which is a very odd number. That's an interesting number, but I happen to know that they've calculated that number, and that is what it costs them to provide a meal. And it says, "It's incredible what $1.87 can do: provide a Thanksgiving dinner, help a family in need, give hope for new life." That is perfect. That's brilliant. That's what you want to ask people to do, is help you change lives. Don't ask people to give so that you can reach your goal. That's not interesting, and people won't do that. So if you want people to give again, pay attention to what you're doing in between the asks. And number 2, ask people to give to something meaningful. That's how you'll get them to give again. You can get more tips just like this on our blog at getfullyfunded.com/blog, or on our YouTube channel at getfullyfundedtv.com. See you next time. Bye.